Hi. So, decided to do another, weekly vlog thing, and today is April 28th, 2024. And I'm probably going to do it until, I don't know, Saturday next week or something. I don't know. Just as long as I want to, I guess. But yeah, I got this balloon animal. There was this, we went out to eat, actually, and there was this magician there, and, he made, a balloon animal. So, it's, supposed to be a swan or something like that. Yeah, the magician was actually pretty cool. He did a magic trick on me, where, basically, he had these coins, and then, he literally sent one to my hand, which, it's crazy, dude. But anyway, yeah, it was cool, but then we just went to the store, and honestly, dude, I literally feel just, honestly, I kind of feel drinking so much. Basically, I feel suicidal. It's because, I feel so much shame about, I was basically having, tons of intrusive thoughts, and then I was thinking about something, about how, this one person basically, messaged me from my channel, and they were basically saying how, we're both, naturally horny people, and then, literally, I just got triggered by that, because, I don't want to be a sexual person, I really don't, but, people perceive me in that way, and then, it just, I just feel, I don't even know, makes me feel even more shame about myself, and I hate that I can't run away. I want to escape. I literally want to escape from this world, because, although things are good sometimes, I just, I don't know, dude. Honestly, is it even worth it? Living like this, living with all these mental problems, and knowing that I'm trying so hard to, I've tried so many techniques, and it's still, not going away. And it just, what's actually going on, dude? And, people keep on dismissing my own experiences by saying, oh, you don't have this certain disorder, or you're probably just thinking that you have it, or, acting like you have the symptoms just because you are researching it. But it's just, I'm literally suffering. Yeah. I just wish that someone could understand. I feel like I haven't met anyone who fully understands. Yeah. Because, either, sure, people are accepting of things, but at the same time, it just, they don't understand if that's, I haven't met someone with, the same combination of experiences as me, and, also, to add on, it's just, I can't, even though, sure, some people have the same types of issues as me, I feel I can't even relate to anyone. I can't even relate to my neurodivergent friends. I can't relate to literally anyone, even if they have a mental illness. It's just, I can't relate to anyone. I just feel a different, species sometimes. I don't even know why. It's just, I even, feel a weird person in front of, people who I'm supposed to belong with. And it's just, why am I feeling this way? And, there's, like, people who, there's obviously, like, really horrible people who do, like, bad things and, like, stuff like that, and, you know, like, here's the thing is that, like, my thoughts don't, like, necessarily, like, align with my moral values, so it just, like, you know, like, that's kind of the main thing is that, like, I don't belong with them, because it's just, like, well, I don't want to be thinking these things, or doing any of these things, but then I can't relate to other people, because it's just, like, well, they don't have these problems, and it just, like, I don't know, like, it's one of those things where it's just, like, I don't even know what to think anymore, like, if I am a good person, or if I'm not, it's, oh my god. But yeah, that's basically it, yeah, I'm probably just going to, again, record my week and just see how it goes. Hopefully it's not horrible, at least, you know, so, yeah, I'll record more. Hi, it's Monday. And, yeah, I did, like, my morning routine. I actually woke up pretty early, but then I fell back asleep because I have, like, a cold and stuff like that, and I'm trying to recover from it. And actually, I feel better after taking the, nap, so that's good. But yeah, I woke up at, like, 8 a.m., but, like, then I ended up passing out, like, probably, like, an hour later, so now it's, like, 1 o'clock or so, like, 1:30 or something like that, so, yeah, like, my foot fell asleep because I put it in a position that makes it fall asleep. Ooh. Yeah, I hate that, but, you know, it's fine. But yeah, what is it? I had, like, a really weird dream, though, I think, because, like, I was basically dealing with intrusive thoughts, so then I took the nap, and then, like, I had this weird, like, dream about, like, I basically had a dream that, like, there was, like, this one, like, person, like, you know, like, holding on to me, and then, like, I didn't realize that it was, like, a kid or something like that. Like, I thought it was an adult, but it was actually a kid, and then, yeah, that kind of creeped me out, but, I've had, like, dreams like that before, sort of thing. I think it stems from the fear that, like, those things are actually going to come true, because, see, that's one of my themes for my thoughts is, like, that sort of thing, so, it's just, like, yeah. And then sometimes I'm afraid that if I dream something, then it's gonna come true. Like, I'm, like, foreseeing the future, because my mom has abilities of doing that, and I'm afraid that, like, literally, like, this dream is gonna come true now, and I'm just, like, freaked out by it, you know, yeah, it's kind of that sort of thing. Sorry, I haven't, like, shaved my armpits in a while. I really have to do that. But yeah, I really like this top that I have on, like, yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm thinking of practicing guitar and, like, doing, like, another, like, album cover art today, because I'm getting more into, art again and stuff. Like, I'm just trying to, get the motivation to draw stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, like, I'm probably gonna do album covers at first and then move on to, like, other things. Like, one of my subscribers suggested that I do, like, movie posters or TV shows, and it's just like, oh, that would be kind of cool, actually. So I'll probably move on to that, like, after I'm done with the
album covers and stuff like that. And also, I really love how my bangs look today. Like, I don't know why. It's pretty cool, actually. But yeah, I don't know. Other than, like, kind of the weird dream thing that happened. Like, I feel pretty nice today and stuff like that because I actually, like, brushed my hair, like, before I took the nap and, like, you know, I just feel nice and stuff like that. And also, like, I've been kind of, like, watching, like, YouTube things and stuff. And, like, I've gotten some, like, really good advice where I, like, literally, like, relate to some of the people who are making videos. So it just makes me feel so much better when I can actually, like, relate to someone or something like that. Like, there is this one YouTuber called The Crooked Lady, and I very much relate to her a lot and stuff like that. Just, like, when it comes to, you know, like, kind of, like, the self-esteem, like, issues that she has, and also to add on, like, kind of the, I don't know, just, like, other things that she has talked about. And it just, like, I feel like I'm kind of, like, finally finding, like, people who, like, kind of resonate in the same sorts of ways and stuff like that when it comes to kind of the whole, self-esteem thing. I mean, like, sure, I have people in my life who I can relate to, too, like, in my real, life and stuff like that. But it's just nice to, like, hear, like, people, like, openly talk about it on the internet, like, and kind of share it. Like, I really like that sort of aspect of it, because I feel like people usually, like, in person, they kind of, like, try to hide, like, what's going on, like, mentally. Like, I even do it to extent, like, I'm not really as vulnerable, like, in person as I am, like, online. But yeah, like, it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, like, it's not like I'm going to tell everyone every little thing that's happening to me mentally, because if that were the case, then, like, I would literally be, like, ranting all day, probably. Like, all day, every day, because it just, like, dude, like, trust me, I have to deal with a lot of shit, mentally, so it just, like, yeah, like, I don't want to, like, be just, like, all negative all the time, obviously, like, I want to be positive, too. And, like, that's the ideal thing, is to heal all of this so that I can actually be a positive person to other people. Because, like, I've noticed that, like, people don't really like when you're depressed. Or people don't like when you share your, like, mental struggles. Like, it kind of, like, brings the energy down and stuff like that, sadly. So, just, like, yeah, I don't know, I've always felt like because I have, like, mental things that I always bring, like, the energy down in the room. Like, I've always had this thought of, like, I'm the person who always brings the energy down in the room. Like, people can be all happy and, like, talking and stuff, but then when I go into a room, like, the room just becomes darker and, like, more, like, people have to be careful, or, like, kind of defective sort of thing. Like, I don't know, I just feel like my presence is, like, literally, like, a fucking virus. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I think I'm a virus that's so horrible that, like, I can't even, like, I shouldn't even be, like, in a room full of people, because I'm not going to make it better. I'm going to make it much worse. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, I wasn't expecting to get that deep there, but, yeah, I'm going to do some art, and then I'm going to do guitar, and then I'll just, like, do a little montage of my day. yeah, I'm actually just chilling for the night, watching some YouTube. I'm about to go to bed. Today was actually a pretty productive day. I pretty much just, what did I do? I did stuff. Yeah, basically I did some, like, album covers and stuff. Like, I actually drew 2 today, so that was pretty cool. Yeah. They both took about, like, an hour or 2, I would say. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm thinking of making an art video, and I'm going to show them then. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really glad that I'm getting back into art and stuff like that. I didn't really get to practice guitar today, sadly, but, like, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. I was just busy with, like, the art thing, and then also, trying to, like, hang out with family, and yeah. Actually, my niece, was born today. Actually, I have a new niece. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I have a new niece that was actually born today. Yeah, it's very cute, and, actually, I might see her tomorrow because, I thought I wasn't gonna go because I'm, like, was sick or something like that. I was feeling sick, but now I feel much better, so it just, like, you know, maybe I'll go, but who really knows? We'll see, but if I do get to go, then that would be exciting, but, yeah, because, yeah. I was almost gonna say where my brother lived, but I don't really want to share my, that kind of information, so yeah, I'm trying to think, yeah, but, like, yeah, and then I, like, exercised some, also, which was pretty cool. I actually like seeing some, gains in my body, which is pretty cool. I feel, like, happier. I didn't shave my armpits, I'm sorry. But yeah, like, I feel like I'm seeing some, like, improvements in the way my body looks, which is very cool. Yeah, I'm just really glad that that's the case and stuff like that, because it's just, like, you know, I don't really care about what my body looks like necessarily, but at the same time, it feels nice to, like, have one that it's, like, healthier and that I feel confident in and stuff like that. So yeah, like, it's pretty cool seeing, like, the progress, even if it's a bit, like, smaller. Like, even my parents said, like, oh yeah, like, you look like you're having more muscle definition or something like that. And it's just like, yay. And yeah, but today's the end of Monday, and I'm going to vlog on Tuesday. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Hello. So it's the end of Tuesday. Woo. I just played Roblox with my friend, and then also I got to see my new niece. Yay! I have a new niece. Ah, she's so cute, and I got to hold her, so that was very nice. Yeah. I'm not going to show photos though, because it's just, like, you know, I want to keep, like, privacy, especially when it comes to, like, children and stuff like that, but, like, yeah, it's so cool. You know, yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I got to hold a baby for the first time in a while. It was actually very nice. My intrusive thoughts actually didn't act up that much, which was very good, actually, because usually they do, but, like, today, like, they didn't as much. Like, I was kind of surprised by that, but just, like, it's very cool. You know, it's cool when you aren't really thinking about, like, any sort of stuff, you know, because I kind of have intrusive thoughts when it comes to, like, you know, being around kids sometimes, but, like, today I didn't have them really, so it's just like, yay, it's just like, yeah, like, I see, here's the thing, is that I love being around kids when I don't have intrusive thoughts. Like, it just, like, it's so much fun. But, you know, yeah. I feel like I'm good with kids, but I don't know. I don't know. It was just very nice being able to, like, hold the baby. And, like, I was even, like, envisioning myself, like, imagine, like, being able to take care of, like, a little person or something like that. Like, that would be kind of cool. But, yeah, anyway, yeah, let's see. But, yeah, today, I just studied a bit. Not really too much. I didn't really do much today. I actually skipped exercising today just because I got back pretty late from my brother's house. So just like, yeah, and yeah, I got back too late from my brother's house basically. So I wanted to play Roblox with my friend because I kind of promised them that I would. So yeah. One thing I will say is that literally, like, I kind of had, like, vocal stems in the car, though. Like, I had, I kept on saying, molecular biology in that voice. It's kind of fun to say, like, molecular biology. Like, I don't know why, but I just kept on saying it. Ooh, my computer dropped it. Well, I'll just get that later. But, like, yeah, I just like saying that. I don't know why. And then also, like, I don't know. I've just, like, collected multiple stems from, like, studying my psychology textbook. Like, I made that one up. And sometimes I use the stems in order to, like, calm myself down when I'm, like, studying and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of like, there's a sort of thing where I use vocal stems in order to calm myself down when I feel overwhelmed by studying or something like that. And also, I remember, I actually made this, I did this Stim, like, I like the sound of, like, this one source that I had for my research paper, called Merc Manual, because it's kind of like a little alliteration kind of thing, so I literally just said, the Merc Manual. I just like doing that voice, like, I don't know, like, I just do it all the time, anyway, yeah, also, that, I don't know, just, I just do, like, other stuff like that, like, I like doing that voice, I also do, like, the, well, you guys have seen, like, if you watched my other videos and stuff, or maybe even throughout this, like, video or something like that, but, like, sometimes I do, like, a Western accent. That's another thing that I like doing now. And also, yeah, just other stuff. Then, but, like, there was, like, some, like, sensory thing that really bothered me today. Like, there was, like, this one, like, motorcycle gang going around and, like, revving up their fucking engine. And it just, like, it was so loud, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it was just, like, oh my god, like, it was so loud that I literally, like, I don't know, like, I just said, like, out loud, literally, like, quietly to myself, like, why is it so fucking loud? Like, can these people just go fucking away? Like, it just, like, oh my god. Like, the noise was so loud. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm very sensitive to noise, and just, like, I was getting sensory overload. Like, honestly, like, I don't get those people who are, like, revving up their engine. It's just, like, dude, just go somewhere else to do it where no one's around or something. Like, don't do it in the middle of the fucking street. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it kind of freaked me out, but it's fine. But yeah, I also, like, literally, we went to Andy's ice cream. And that was pretty fun, actually. I got a brownie sundae with pecans, and the pecans were so good in it. I'm so glad that I got it with the pecans because it actually gave this nice little crunchy flavor. And it kind of reminded me of, like, I don't know, like a Reese's, like, thing, but it was, like, crunchy. Like, it kind of reminded me of Reese's Cups and stuff like that. Like, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Yeah, that's what it's called. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but it was, like, with, just nuts, chocolate, and vanilla. I mean, like, literally, like, the nuts and the chocolate is literally what makes the, peanut butter cup, so it would make sense that it would taste the same, but, like, I don't know. Well, it wasn't, like, peanuts. It was, like, yeah, well, it was nuts. It was, pecans, which is a type of nuts. I don't know what kind. I don't know if the nut's just called pecan or if it's the actual nut is called something else. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, sorry guys, I'm just thinking about how, like, literally, like, nut can sound, like, so bad, like, you know, yeah, funny little kindergarten joke there, but, yeah, anyway, yeah, I don't really know what else to say because the day is over, so I'm probably just going to sign off for the day, but I'll follow you along with my journey tomorrow, so, yeah, check that out. Hi, dude, it's Wednesday. I thought if it's Wednesday, my dudes again. Oh my god. Yeah, hi. So, I don't know, I feel very unmotivated today. I don't know why, but my brain's just, like, going a million places. Like, I like, woke up early, and I went to a group therapy session, but then I fell back asleep or something like that because I was just feeling weird. I don't know why, like, it's not like I'm sad or anything, I just feel weird. I don't know why. Like, sometimes I just feel weird, you know, but yeah, I just feel, like, all over the place today. Like, my mind just keeps trying to wander, even though I'm trying to read my textbook. Like, look, like, I got distracted by, like, going on YouTube again, like I always do, but, like, I'm trying to, like, read my textbook for my class. So, just, like, yeah, my class is actually about to end, but I got some good news, actually. I got a 94%, my research paper. Ooh, it's actually pretty cool. I would have gotten higher, but, like, I made some dumb mistakes, like, not, like, doing the header right, and also, like, forgetting to add, like, a name to one of my sources, but it's okay. Yeah, I would have gotten a higher score probably if I didn't make those small mistakes, but, you know, it's fine. A 94 is very good, though, because it was, like, 94 out of 100, so yay! It's actually pretty good, so yeah. I kind of hope I can score an A in the class, but if not, then that's fine, too. Yeah, I'm not really the best test taker, so it just, like, I got B's on the test or so yeah, I don't know, sometimes I sound like one of those, like, people who are, like, one of those, like, snobby nerds who is, like, I'm going to get A's in all these classes, and, like, I gotta be above everyone else. Like, I don't mean it in that way, I just have high expectations for myself, sometimes. But I don't know, I'm just afraid of coming across in a way that's, like, you know, trying to be, like, toppy, because, honestly, like, if, like, other people say, like, oh, I didn't get an A or something like that, I would be like, dude, you did really good, like, you tried really hard, and, like, I would kind of be like, you know, like, it doesn't really matter, like, honestly, grades, especially in college, don't even matter, as long as you pass the class and get, like, a somewhat good GPA and, like, at least, like, try, then you'll be all good, you know, like, I feel like high school, like, they more emphasize kind of, like, the good GPA in order to get into a good college, but, like, when it comes to actual workforce, it's just, like, well, you can get good grades in college, but, like, not even get a job, and you can, like, get, like, lower grades in college and still get the same job as, like, people who are getting higher grades, so it's just, like, yeah, it just doesn't even matter, but, Yeah, I'm going to try to focus on this reading, but like I'm having a hard time today for some reason. Because like my mind just goes a million places at once. But yeah, all good. Hi, I feel like a dumbass again because I always misread my friend's texts. Whew. Actually, a main phrase came into my head that they kind of write like Shakespeare, which that's not really that nice to say, but, you know, I don't know. That sometimes pops into my head whenever, like, I'm confused by people. Because, like, when I don't understand something, communication, I just get really frustrated at myself for it. And it just gets confusing. I hate reading. I fucking hate reading. And I hate that I misinterpret things all the time because then people can gaslight me into thinking. And I don't even know if it's them gaslighting me or if it's me just, like, interpreting things in the wrong way. Like, I never know. Like, I can't focus on reading. Like, I can't. Oh, I hate focusing. Like, it's so hard. I can't focus on anything, and it sucks. And I feel like my ego's so big to the point where literally, like, sometimes I just, like, think in my head, like, I have to be right about this certain thing, even though it's just, like, no, I'm not. And I'm even thinking about that way with, like, the whole, like, me thinking I have autism thing, because it's just, like, you know, I think I might have it, but, like, then I'm thinking, like, what if I just have a fucking big ego about it? Oh no, I'm just so depressed. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I've been, like, trying to, like, be better in a way, but at the same time, I just don't. Like, when am I going to find the answers? Like, once I find the answers, then I'll actually be happy, but right now it's just so fucking confusing. And also, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to the same college because my parents, they want me to go to college closer by, I'm pretty sure, because, like, they had me, I want to go to the school that I originally went to because my friends are there, and also, like, you know, I like the campus and stuff, and, like, it's not like I really decided to drop out of there, so therefore I want to give it another chance, but at the same time, it's just, like, my parents, I feel like they just want me to go to this other school that's closer by, and that possibly has, like, a cheaper financial aid package, and it just makes me feel so stressed out. And I just feel afraid that, like, I'm not going to be able to make the decision that I want, and then, like, I'm just going to end up more depressed again, and then it's just like, oh my god. Like, sometimes I just wish I were, like, had money or something, because it would make this situation so much easier. Because, like, then, my parents, like, if they had all the money, then, like, they wouldn't, I don't think they would really, like, react as, like, in the same way, but at the same time, they might react in the same way still, because, I don't know, I'm just so confused. Like, I feel so dumb all the time that I can't even, like, trust my own, like, judgments on things. I feel so frustrated that I literally want to beat my head against the wall. And also, like, I'm not necessarily excited for my therapy session today either, because it's just like, because of what happened the other time where my therapist said, basically implied that I probably don't have, like, autism. Like, she didn't outright say it, but, like, I don't know, I just got the vibe that, like, she thought I didn't, and now I just, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not excited for therapy either. It's like, I don't know. I'm just not excited at all. I'm not excited for anything, really. I just feel fucking depressed, dude. And I know things are always hard for me, going to be hard for me, because I have, like, mental stuff. But it's still, like, I literally, like, I can't get over this whole, like, possibly not having anything. Possibly, like, not having autism, even though I've literally, like, I don't know, told myself that I probably do have it, and then people are, like, telling me that I don't, but then some people are saying that I do, and then, like, also, like, my childhood experiences kind of say otherwise from, like, peers and stuff, and it's just, like, you know, it's just confusing, because, like, I know that I'm dumb when it comes to, like, you know, kind of, like, reading type stuff. Like, I can't understand people when they're, like, when they, like, type something out, or, like, sometimes when they say something, sometimes I misinterpret it. So, therefore, like, I can't trust myself with anything else, because it's just, like, you know, like, people always fucking say that I'm wrong, and it's just, like, I can't even, that makes me think that I'm dumb in every single way. Like, I'm not even kidding, that I'm wrong in every single fucking situation, because I find myself to be dumb, and other people have told me that I am, that I misinterpret things, that, and it's just, like, you know, it's hard to know exactly what the fuck is going on, because I can't, like, process what's even going on. And it's just confusing. I don't know. I hate everything. Look, I'm looking at the cockroach, actually. Wait, should I show you guys the cockroach? Because it's actually, yeah. I think I should show you guys the cockroach. Look, my sister got, like, a cockroach, and, like, well, basically, like, she got a cockroach from her college, from one of her friends, and then, like, it had babies. She named it Charlie, but, like, it was, like, Charlie is usually, like, a boy's name, but, like, it turned out to be a girl, because she thought it was, like, a boy at first. I mean, like, can't Charlie be a girl's name, too, though? I don't know. Anyway. Look, it's a cockroach. That's a big cock. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so they be having lots of babies though, because actually they could female cockroaches can reproduce asexually, so they don't need any mans. They don't need any mans or any sperms. They just need themselves. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just not excited for anything. I feel like nothing's ever going to go up. Which I know that's not the case. Like, I know I'm just going through a confusing time, but I'm still like, There is, like, uncertainties. I hate uncertainty. Like, please, just give me the answers, everyone. Like, I don't know. Give me the answers, universe. Please. Please. Just give me some answers. Like, I need answers. I don't know. Like, if I just knew all the answers, then I would be, like, happier. And, like, actually, like, move on with my life. But it just, like, now I'm just, like, ruminating on everything. And it's just, like, I don't know. But, yeah. That's basically all. It's Thursday, and I'm getting cheese curds, so, hey, at least I'm getting that. So, yeah. That's all for my little update. Yeah. We'll see how everything else goes down. Hi, it's Friday. Woo! Friday! Yay! We got there. Yeah. So, I'm actually, like, writing, like, a love letter to myself because actually, today I'm focusing on, well, every day I have a new focus. My one friend, like, told me, like, hey, you should focus on one thing a day. And I'm just like, sure, let me do that. So it just, like, you know, just to, like, not stress myself out and stuff like that. And pretty much I am writing myself a love letter, basically. Of, like, kind of just writing to myself, like, what I love about myself, I guess, or what I'm supposed to love about myself, I guess, is the thing. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I found this stuff, like, I found, like, a whole, like, website for, like, self-love stuff. I might actually link it below because it's pretty cool or something like that. I was just looking at it because it actually gives a lot of good suggestions and stuff like that. So, yeah, like, if you guys want to check it out, then it's, I don't know, it was, like, called, like, I think it was, like, 26 ways to, like, gain, like, self-love or something that was, like, 26 exercises and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that was it. I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. But today I've just been doing that. And then, I don't know, I think we're getting pizza later. So we do that every Friday or something, me and my family. But, yeah. And then tomorrow I'm pretty sure I'm seeing my brother. So that should be pretty cool. Then, yeah, everything should be pretty good. So, yeah. We'll see what happens, and I actually feel, like, happy because I'm being, like, productive today, which is nice, so, yeah. Hello. I'm kind of tired because, I just got back from seeing my brother, and it went well. We went to his apartment, which is about, like, 45 minutes away, and then we got some breakfast. I got a Belgian waffle with chocolate chips and some potatoes. The potatoes, like, I thought it was gonna be, like, grilled hash browns, but they turned out to be, like, the square potatoes, and, I mean, they were okay, but I didn't really like them, so I didn't really eat that much of them. I felt kind of bad because it was kind of, like, wasting food, but at the same time, it just, like, I didn't really like it. I could be a bit picky with food sometimes, but at the same time, you know, like, the thing is that sometimes, I mean, I could have, like, eaten more of it, but it just, like, I didn't feel like forcing myself to eat this time. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but, yeah, kind of just, like, chilling right now. we also walked around the park, which was nice, and then we, like, watched some, like, videos, like, gaming videos, and then I got to talk to my brother, and, yeah. Just nice time with my siblings, like, it was basically just, like, my little brother, and then my one brother that we were visiting, and then my mom and dad, so I more got to spend time with them, and it was pretty nice, so, yeah. And, like, also my, I think my brother's, like, wife called or something like that, and there is my nephew on the call too, and he just learned how to potty train, so it's just like, yay, like, he learned how to take a poop, number 2, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, like, we walked around the trail, that was cool, and now I'm just a bit tired, but you know, that's perfectly fine. I might live stream on my channel later, but I do not know, really, because I'm a bit tired, so I'll just play it by ear and see if it will be okay. But yeah, actually tomorrow I'm going to visit a college campus because my mom basically had me apply to 2 schools just because, you know, like, I'm pretty sure I'm going back to my original school, but, like, if the financial aid package is, like, bad there, then I'll be going to a nearby school, and we're basically visiting that school just to, like, take a look at it and stuff like that, and have some, like, lunch there. So, yeah, it would be a nice, like, day trip sort of thing. But, yeah, it will be pretty fun. And then, what else? It's pretty nice outside. Like, as you can tell, there's sun outside. Yay. I'm glad I got to spend some time outside. And also, I'm a bit dehydrated right now, so I'm probably gonna drink some water after, like, recording this segment. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other things to update everyone on. I don't know, I can't really think of anything, honestly. Like, I'm just kind of just want to, like, relax right now because, I don't know, I feel like it's weird because sometimes I just get this, like, feeling of, like, I know that I'm feeling tired, and it's kind of like this tightness in my stomach. I think it's a bit of anxiety, but also I think it might have to do with, like, sometimes it has to do with sensory stuff, too. I think it's a combination of both, but I don't really know. Yeah. But, yeah, oh yeah, one other thing. I got this, like, outfit on. I decided to make, like, this is supposed to be, like, a hair bow thing, but I decided to make it, like, a bow tie for today, and it looks pretty cool. And then I got, like, I made this headband thing into, like, a collar thing. And then I have my hair up. I got my pearl ears on. And I have, like, jeans and this shirt thing with this, like, sparkly thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm getting better at, like, accessorizing, like, making unique accessories for my clothing. So yeah, I think I'm getting more into, like, my style and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I am going to just relax for now, and then I'll update you guys later. I just got back from, like, doing kind of, like, a campus tour. Kind of just, like, one nearby, because I'm basically, like, applied to, like, 2 schools, my original school, and then this one, just to see, like, the financial aid type stuff with it, and also, like, with one of them is, like, closer by than the other, so, yeah. It was, like, nice to see, like, walk around, see the campus and stuff like that, you know, like, it had nice buildings, it's, like, it had, like, nice, restaurants. Like, I had a lot of restaurants nearby. Also, like, the student center looked really nice, and also we saw this one art gallery, which was pretty cool. And then also, like, we checked out, like, the psychology building. It was, like, psychology and computer science, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I think after visiting, I feel more solidified in my decision of, like, trying to go back to my original school, though, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, because it just, like, I just didn't feel much of a connection to the school. Like, I don't know what it was, but it just, like, maybe it's because I've been pretty sure that, like, I want to try to go back to my original school. Maybe it's more just a bias thing, but at the same time, I just, like, you know, like, I feel like even if I didn't have that sort of thing, I just didn't necessarily, like, envision myself going there, you know? Like, I just couldn't envision myself, like, it didn't feel right, you know? Like, my gut was telling me, like, it just didn't necessarily feel right to me, at least. Like, I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's kind of like how, like, you like meet, like, different people in your life, like, for relationships, whether it be, like, friendships or, like, romantic relationships, and, like, you kind of, like, get to know people and stuff like that, or you, like, talk to them, and, like, with some people, you vibe with them and can tell that, like, hey, like, maybe we could potentially be friends or something like that, or, you know, like, when it comes to, like, dating, I'm sure people talk about, you know, like, that feeling when they find the one or something like that. I don't know, but, like, you know, it's, like, and also sometimes, like, with certain people, you could kind of just tell, like, I don't necessarily, like, vibe. Like, it's nothing wrong with them at all. Like, there's nothing really wrong with anyone. Like, well, there's stuff wrong with people, but, like, it's not, like, you know, like, it's not like you can actually judge someone that harshly unless you actually, like, know them, you know, like, actually, like, fully know them, not just, like, talk to them a couple times or seen them pass by or know someone who knows them. Like, you actually have to fully be immersed and know them. And even then, like, sometimes you don't even know people, so it just, like, you know, I mean, like, sure, you could make, like, certain, like, things of, like, oh, like, I don't necessarily vibe with this person, like, we aren't, like, getting, like, it's, like, it's not necessarily, like, you aren't getting along with them, it's more of a thing, or that, like, you don't like them or something. Like, you could still, like, respect them and like them as a person, but you just feel like there's just a disconnect there, where just, like, I don't really know, and that's kind of how I felt when going to this campus sort of thing, honestly. At least, like, that's kind of my frame of mind right now, is that I just nothing really sparked or clicked or anything like that. And I feel like at my original school, like, when I did, like, visit it, something, like, sparked in me for some reason. Like, it was just, like, something was telling me. Like, I just felt more connected to the campus in a sort of way, and I still feel connected to the campus in a sense. While with this school, it just didn't feel like that. It didn't necessarily feel like something that I could see myself in. It didn't feel cohesive. It didn't feel that sort of thing. So yeah, like, it kind of just solidifies that, hey, I really need to just listen to what my gut has been telling me this whole time, or something like that, you know? Like, and, like, you know, like, my parents are pretty, chill about it now, you know? Like, they are just like, hey, like, whichever school they choose, I think they kind of, like, have accepted that, like, hey, like, I'm just going to choose whatever I choose, or something like that. I think they've accepted that now, which is good. Yeah. But who really knows? But yeah, this week It's been, like, kind of a roller coaster again. I feel like literally every week is a roller coaster for me. I don't know why, but, like, I just have major mood swings or something like that. Like, I do not know why I have these sorts of mood swing type things, but, like, yeah, like, I feel like, because in my last vlog, it was the same thing, where I was, like, sad at the beginning, but then at the end, I ended up being, like, happier, and then I just don't necessarily know if there's a certain, like, pattern to it or anything like that. I mean, maybe it's because towards the end of the week, like, I kind of, like, went out more and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily know why there's a certain pattern of me, like, being sad for a couple days, and then being happy for a couple days, and then being sad again for a couple of days. Maybe it's just the way that events line up and stuff like that, but honestly, it just makes me wonder, you know, it just makes me wonder, like, why exactly it kind of goes up and down like that, and, like, you know, I think it's just because, like, negative events, even if it's something small, like, they could really, like, ruin my day. But so, like, yeah, like, some days I won't have negative events at all. Like, today I didn't really have anything that negative in it. But then, like, earlier on in the week, I kind of, some things happened that kind of, like, triggered me, so therefore I'm going to feel upset by it, obviously, even though it's small in the grand scheme of things. So, yeah, I honestly don't really know. But, yeah, I'm going to take, like, a bath, though, because my hair's so fucking greasy. Like, oh my god. Like, I wore it in, like, a headband sort of thing, because, like, I completely forgot that I didn't, like, have the time to wash my hair yesterday, because I was just busy with stuff, and then I passed out, and then, yeah, it's kind of quite, but, you know, yeah. But I would say, this week definitely ended up on a high note and stuff like that, you know, like, it was really nice, and, yeah. So, thank you guys for, like, watching this video. Anyone who has watched, I really appreciate it, and I really hope you have a good day, or night, or whatever, and I love you. Bye.